World Trade Center was across the street from Tower 1.
Another explosion right there. Look at that. That's the second tower. Jesus Christ.
That to call it.
Seemingly at this point, quite certain he pledges the government's full support, as would be obvious, for the victims and their families, as well as...
Dude, we just lost a second. That looks like either the second tower went to collapse. I can't even keep the camera straight.
Wait a minute. What's the matter?
That's the other tower is gone.
The other tower just collapsed. These I can't even curse if I want anybody else to be able to watch this video.
Ladies and gentlemen, you see it live in our picture.
We got no twin towers.
The World Trade Center has just collapsed. That means both World Trade Center buildings have collapsed.
If Jim Smith is with us still in Chopper 2, Jimmy there?
Michael, we just saw that as well. The second tower, the only one standing, tower number 1, just we saw some kind of explosion, a lot of smoke come out at the top of the tower, and then it collapsed down onto the streets below, much like we saw the first tower about a half hour.
Can you believe this?
Gosh, this is unbelievable. It's incredible. Incredulous.
And so as you're looking at what there is of the Manhattan skyline at this point, the two most prominent landmarks, the World Trade Centers, they're reduced to a pile of rubble and ash. They're gone. City, Jim Smith, stay with us if you will. What is the
It's like New York.
I've seen the entire lower half of Manhattan completely covered in smoke, debris, dust, everything well south of Canal Street. It's just completely covered in the smoke and dust at this.
And we just lost another 200 firemen probably with that second collapse.
Recognizable of what were the two trade
Dude, that's closer to thousands.
out from those clouds.
Do you realize this?
No. Yeah, I mean, that's the end of the World Trade Center.
What have we done so bad to deserve this?
Nothing. We're going to go to the only thing we've done is
Look at that. Look at how the debris has rained down on the street.
Isaac, you're on the air.
Hey, Howard. Listen, I was in Israel for a year. This stuff happens every single day.
I know. Well, now it's been brought home, and this is what the Israelis
Dude,
are saying.
we just watched that second building collapse. I got it on.
To be completely honest with you, it's like it's almost like to say that all Arabs are bad. That's wrong. To say that we should stop ourselves from,
I'm surprised by the cell service.
No way. No, you got to take out Frank. Frank, you're on the air. Frank. Oh, Frank, he's gone. Oh, no, so a lot of the phones are in this trouble.
Yeah, I got no phone service. I just lost my cell service, dude, completely.
This is unbelievable. Kathy, you're on the air.
Dude, it's a big cloud of smoke standing still.
Why people hate the Americans.
Well, because we have everything. We have a way of life that's organized and free and organized. I mean, it's an easy question to answer. We have it all.
Honey, I'm sorry you have to live stuff like this.
Because these other countries live in fear of their leaders. They're raised to hate. And we have to now recognize.
They make us responsible for all of their misery.
You know, it's no different than when you were a kid growing up and you were beaten. I mean, it's you either take out those that beat you or you accept it and the behavior continues.
Right. And volleyball for TV while you get ready for school.
You know, as Robin pointed out, for a year now, they've all been saying, well, Ben Laden's is
I
preparing.
can't believe we do not have Twin Towers anymore.
I don't know if it's Ben Laden on this particular thing, but...
Can you believe that we have no Twin Towers, dude?
They're protecting him. Why do we care? We're a country that has it all. Now's the time to level... There's too many people in the world anyway. Level them out.
And how many other attacks have to happen that's already happened before we can stop?
I hope this is enough.
Yeah, we're too worried about...
I hope this is enough that we don't care about public opinion.
Ken's got a still camera.
I don't care how the radio show sounds or not. I mean, I just genuinely feel this way. I don't understand. If we are so hated and so at war, and there are people... What are we waiting for?
Yeah.
What are we waiting for? Michael, go ahead. And then I'm going to get out of here because there's no point in me staying on. I'm sure people are turning to television. Don't you agree, Tom?
You know what? I think for callers like this, as long as you want to stay, stay.
Okay.
Because I think you have a significant purpose at the
Can you believe that's where the Twin Towers was and we're going to have nothing there? It's going to be open skyline. All those people in those buildings.
And down the fourth here, and actually seeing all military.
Are you trying to go home?
Over all of it back.
Yeah.
I thought
it's
my
bad.
planes already.
Are you in a dust storm right now?
Yeah, basically, up there, dust storm was unbelievable. I got out of that area. I'm on the way to Scottsdale.
I don't know.
But see the building.
I got the cops telling me I got to leave.
Great to get everybody to go home and, stores are closed up, stores are locked up. Everything is locked up down here in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Michelle,
This is unreal. We don't know
do you
what
believe I
else
got the
is
second tower collapse on videotape? We're stuck on Route 3 going by the tunnel where we got a perfect shot of it. And I go to Ozzy, look, and I had just turned the camera on. And I says, Oz, look. And this second building went down on videotape. The cops just came here and told us we got to move. We're sitting here on Route 3 by the metal end. All right, bye.
Most of them are now on another building. I got a question. If you're down right in the mix of all that, the smoke and everything like that, I mean, can you breathe in that stuff?
No, it's very difficult.
We were just watching a guy who was completely covered in dust.
Yeah.
This is probably what
We're watching now. If you're watching the news on Channel 2, New York is covered. Here's Ronnie Munn.
I'll give you an update on downtown. My daughter-in-law works at 25 Broadway, which is like 5 blocks from there.
Yeah.
We're all sitting in the offices with gas masks on.
There's a walkway that goes across the bridge. They're running back into Brooklyn. I don't know why, but they're running.
What's going on, Tom? What did you just hear? Part of the Pentagon just collapsed.
Part of the Pentagon just collapsed.
Inside of the command center of Bellevue Hospital right now, working on patients. We're told there are 8 patients here right now. One of those patients is DOA.
It's a bad spot. It's a terrible spot. We got cars in front of me and everything. A plane down in Pennsylvania, and a plane hit hijacked in Pittsburgh. Hijacked 757 from Pittsburgh.
If you're still there, I just want to clarify. You're saying there was a plane down somewhere else in Pennsylvania?
There's a plane down somewhere else in Pennsylvania too. This is they like.
Completely understandable.
Jim, we know you're about 5-6 miles away from downtown Manhattan, but from your vantage point, what update, if any, can you give us on what you're seeing along the streets there?
Michael, we can tell you that some of the smoke, dust, and debris is starting to clear out. Earlier, we were unable to see anything on the lower half of Manhattan. We are currently looking towards the Battery Park area, and we can see some buildings now becoming visible that we were unable to see earlier. We have noticed a lot of...
We're not learning anything new there. Let me see something. Someone's got a report that PLO is taking responsibility. Josh, where did you hear that? Josh.
Palestinian Liberation Army?
What?
The Palestinian Liberation Army is taking credit, they're saying?
That had anything to do with this.
Just keep it right in the screen there.
I mean,
Zoom is that.
I'm sure he knew about it. Yeah.
now the traffic lanes on the Williamsburg Bridge are filled with people that appear to be coming from the downtown area. They're walking slow. Looks like they're covered in soot. They're just getting out of the city.
All right. How are we still? I thought our antennas were over there.
If not, we moved it after the last one.
Explosion. Explosion caused the collapse. It's just out of control. Unafraid control. Let me see if anybody's got any information here. Darren, go ahead. Darren, go ahead.
Are you getting all right?
You need to stay on the air. You have the best coverage. You have a bird's eye view with Cabby and Doug in New York. I'm out here in Boston, and your coverage is fantastic, better than the network.
Go ahead and over there. Everybody's heading over there. You got that phone number?
I turned off my microphone so I said to Tom, should I get off the air? And Tom said, believe it or not, you're doing a good job here, and people are calling like crazy. You need to speak, and especially for people outside of New York. So I'll stay on the air.
Definitely. coming out of downtown has now turned black. So I'm assuming that there's buildings on fire.
Where's the pause button?
Only one to assume because the windows